Okay, so we're back here, getting ready to attach the boards. I already put one screw in here on this side, so you can see this piece is perfect over here. Actually, no, it is not. I made a mistake. Never fails. Okay, what I needed to remember is that we're actually putting, now see, we've got the cutouts here for the board. This is the original, the backstay goes right in here. But what I was planning on doing was actually finishing this piece off. So actually bringing the piece all the way out. And I can't do that on this side now. I didn't give myself enough wood. So I have to remove the screw and start over. And hopefully I won't drill it into the table this time. Oh my God. All right, we got to be careful about that. There's always something. So let's take this one out. The problem is that this hole was drilled deep enough. All right, so the trick here is to position this so that if you draw a straight line across there, we have plenty of wood left over, and I don't need any extra wood on this side over here. So I can get this right up to the edge, and we just need to drill the screw in now. Let's do that. And if I can do this way, holding the phone up. Okay, this is not gonna work. All right, it's not gonna work. It's just not balanced properly. All right, what can I do it with? I know, I can put this bottle behind it. Should be enough. There we go. All right, so this time, I love these drill bits because it allows you to take it out, and it's got a countersink in it and everything. So you've got a drill and I don't need to waste any wood, so I'm gonna make it as tight as possible. So I don't wanna waste any wood. So we're gonna go ahead and drill that in there. I just need to start the pilot hole because you don't want the screw to split the wood. This is very oily wood, so I don't think it would split even if I drilled it, let it self-tap. But make sure it's in the right spot. And it did come through the back end, so I want to be very, very careful about that. We're going to use this as our board so I don't scratch the table. Always a good idea not to wreck your furniture. Literally. Now, I have a excuse because my wife drilled a hole right through the table one time when she was doing something, so she can't get really mad at me. All right, so now the trick here is now that we've got the one side screwed, can I flip this over? Yeah, look at that, it did it anyway. So the thing about this is now that it's screwed on one end, I can pivot this to give myself that 1/4 inch I want. So right there would be what I need. Just a little bit more like that. Now once that's done, I can then drill the, I can't put it there. So let's slide that over. All right. And I just need to start it. There it is. Okay. Now we've got our top one board fixed on there, so it's not going to move, not going to shift. And then we need to do the same thing for this other one. Make sure we have, now I'm going to use the entire gap here for the excess, because I want to have excess on the top. Well, I can't use the entire gap. I've got to use part of the gap. Okay. We're really pushing it close to being not enough wood. All right, so I've got enough here to give myself another 1/2 inch now this one is gouged a little bit, so you can see this is not perfectly straight or curved. There's not a perfect arch here. So I need to make sure I give myself plenty of room for the arch. And I want to I'm going to put this one down. Let me move this over as far as I can. And I need an extra 1/2 inch or 1/4 inch on this side too. That's going to be really tight. That's good enough, I think. Well, now this piece probably doesn't need as much wood as the other one does, so I'm going to steal a little bit out of there. The first thing first is let's anchor this. Okay, there's that. Now, the amount of wood here, the 1/4 inch I need here is not essential. I mean, I really need to make sure I match the outside angle more than anything else. Because it's really got to extend past the end there, so I get plenty of wood to match the angle. I just really can't afford to miss on this. All right, let's try this. It didn't work. There's the one, and then okay, and then flip this phone around, and you can see me do the other side. All right. You know, the tolerances here are so tight that I don't think I have enough wood to play with them. I really have to make sure I have an extra 1/2 inch on this outside side here, and this is getting really tight. So I'm going to make an executive decision, and I'm going to ditch the inner 1/4 inch to make sure that I have enough for the outer 1/4 inch. 1/2 inch. All right. So we're going to get rid of that. That'll give us more extra. That'll give us some extra wood here. What am I doing? So we drilled the hole. Got ourselves. Don't have enough extra wood. This is the widest piece they have. There it is. Okay, now the inner piece is done. Now I'm going to take off. This gives us okay, now I need to add a little bit more room to the outer side, so I'm going to take the screw out. Move it in a bit. Move it in a bit.